Well, hello folks, this is Fat Guy Flies RC. Well, this is a follow-up IX-14 maiden on the Flex Innovation RV-8 60E G2. All right, the Blue Night, this is the night version. I don't have the LEDs turned on right now because it's daytime. And we're going to take off in their beginner mode, or called sport mode, which is just simply the gains are set kind of high to for comfortable flight, and only the regular ailerons are active, but you still have full throw on your rudder and limited throw, believe it or not, on your aileron and the elevator. Now this next mode is their advanced sport mode. This is where you have what they call live wing. The whole wing have more throw on the elevator and still full on the on the rudder. Now this is 3D mode, which the gains are set for that. And look at how much throws you have now on the aileron flap live wing. Elevator is now full, and rudder, of course, is now full. But we're going to go back to the beginner mode, and we're going to take off that way.
Take off flap.
And to show you, and then we're going to land that way, and then I'll show you about crow. My gyro is set to on.
Gyro off.
Or I can turn it off.
Gyro on.
And I'll be honest, I haven't really noticed any difference in the flight performance of this plane, whether the gyro is on or off. However, with it compensating and stuff, you know, if I had a problem and the Aurora was to come dislodged and the gyro was turned on, it may cause the elevators or the control surfaces to change or mess up on me. And that's why you want to be able to have that ability to turn that gyro off and then land the plane, fly the plane manually. Other than that, that gyro is so tuned to this plane, it's about as close to perfect as a human being can get something.
Take off flaps.
Take off flaps. Everything is set up by the book, by the manual, and right down the manual. Okay. All right. Timer set for 5.5 minutes. Here we go.
Flaps are up.
All right. Do need a little bit up elevator. Not a whole lot.
Time remaining 5 minutes.
All right. Now, I'll turn the gyro off.
Gyro's still on. Gyro on. Gyro off.
All right, gyro's now off. I can tell a little bit. She's kind of fighting me a little bit.
Gyro on.
I do like the way she flies though. With the gyro on, definitely locked in and feels great. All right.
Landing flaps.
All right. Landing flaps are perfect. No ballooning, no diving, no ballooning, just perfect. Just slows the plane down like flaps are supposed to do, but keeping it nice and controllable. All right. All right, there we go.
Take off flaps.
All right,
Flaps are up.
now we're going to go to their
Advanced sport mode.
advanced sport mode. Okay, I'll leave the gyro on. Okay, now I'm going to put in
Crow is on.
crow. See the whole thing, when crow's off,
Crow is off.
crow on. But watch as I give it throttle, watch the crow. The crow reacts proportionately to the throttle. The faster you go, the less crow you have. Okay, let's just take off without crow and without takeoff flaps in the sport mode, and then we're going to land like that, and then I'm going to take off and land with crow. All right.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
Just locked in plane. Barely have to have any, just keep my finger on the throttle. Let's go out here a little bit.
Landing flaps.
Landing flaps only. The Aurora is amazing. It just does such a good job. All right. Now,
Flaps are up.
flaps are up.
Sport mode. Advanced
Hold on.
Advanced sport mode. Crow is on.
Okay, crow's on now. See, if I give it throttle, you see that crow pulling them flaps in. We're gonna take off this time with crow and land with crow only. We're not gonna land with the flaps. And I'll be honest, this mode here, the advanced sport mode with crow on, is how I fly this plane 90% of the time, just like I have it configured right now. Crow on. See, she got throttle. The crow's little. It is very, not really moving much. Okay. All right, crow is really reacting, slowing me down because I don't have much throttle right now. Now I'm out of the throttle, so I got full crow. All right. Hold on. All right. All right, gonna go to 3D mode now.
Slow speed 3D mode.
Take the crow off. And we're gonna take off like that. Actually, the wind is now at me, so we're gonna turn around and go towards the east. Wind has changed its direction. All right. No flaps, into the wind. Gyros on. And this is the 3D mode. As you can see, full maneuverability.
Landing flaps.
Actually,
Flaps are up. Crow is on.
what we'll do, fly around this
Time
way.
remaining 5 minutes.
Land into the wind, crow's on. Grass landing. Just an absolute blast to fly. It's like she's intuitive. She knows what you want her to do before you want it. All right, crow's on. We're gonna go back to my advanced sport mode, or what they consider their intermediate mode. Okay. And no flaps, just crow. And here we go. Okay. This is how I fly most of the time with this plane. Knife edge machine. And just an absolute blast and joy to fly. Land in the grass. Take off in the grass.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
Boy, the gnats are horrible, horrible. I need a little bit of right aileron, just a touch. What a fun plane. All right, landing the grass here, got the crow going. Love this plane. All right, one more time. Only using a third of the runway now. I tell you what, when I feel the need for aerobatics, this is the plane I go to. I'll fly it right at me.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
All right. I've got the paint for it.
Motor is off. Safe to approach.
Yeah, I got the paint for it. I just need to go in there and touch it up. I mean, as expensive as this plane is, you think they could have put better paint on it. And I've got a clear coat on it, but I only put one coat. But what you do, now remember the prop's off, take this piece here into Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever your big hardware stores where they can do custom paint matches. Just take this piece here, they'll put the computer on it, and they'll give you a quart of paint, which would be enough to paint 80 of these planes completely. And you can just perfectly touch up the paint. I just haven't done it yet. That's the only reason. Let's check our battery to show you where my battery is. That is a 5000 Spectrum Smart battery with a 30C 5006S. Right down there is my only receiver. That's the only way. If you watch my video, which I'll put a link to it, of how to do the complete radio setup for the video, I'll set it up. I'll link it to this video. But this is the follow-up video for that, just to show off everything I did in that video. I don't have the lights set up. My controller, there was a little wire that came off of this that you would plug into a different receiver, to a regular receiver, so you could turn your lights on and off. Mine broke off and I don't need it, but if I use this, I have a separate 3S battery just to run this if I want to run all my LEDs. But I don't need to right now. It's plenty bright, and I don't need to run them right now. Don't run it on the lead of your 6-cell, because it'll really draw off your battery. It'll only draw off half your battery, so you'll have a very terribly unbalanced battery, and I found that out the hard way. All right, let's check the battery and see how much life, how much juice, how much gas is left in the tank. Okay, 45%, and I flew for, well, I actually reset the timer halfway through, so I actually flew for like probably 6 minutes. Now I want to show you on the Aurora, since we got lighting is good enough where you should be able to see it. Look closely. All right, you see that green light there? Okay, hopefully you can see that. Okay, hold on. Make sure you can see that. Now watch that light.
Gyro still on. Gyro off. Gyro on. Crow is on.
Oh, well, okay, never mind. I forgot. Once you've got it all going, you look at the control surface. Never mind. Forget I said. I'll cut that part out. I forgot when you're setting it up, the lights change to let you know. Well, anyways, all right, folks. Well, that is the Flex Innovations G2 60E G2 RV-8. Great flying plane, absolutely a joy to fly. And this is the follow-up video for the radio rates and CG video that I did, the complete electronic setup, and featuring how to set up the Aurora correctly and get all the features that you need. This is the follow-up video, a demonstration of what I explained in that video. Well, folks, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless each and every one of y'all. And I'm sorry Mama had to work, so he had to put up with me in the GoPro. But hey, God is good. Planes are fun. And y'all are the best viewers ever. Bye-bye.